What's up YouTube? It's your boy Shane coming to you with a video. If you coming from my other channel, I respect you staying official and coming over to this one. If you're a new subscriber or if you're a new viewer, I appreciate you tuning in, you feel me? Today we're gonna be talking about how to be well respected, because there's some things I learned since being older, going through things. I feel like people younger than me or people that just don't know yet, I could benefit you with some of these tips I got. Make America official again. That's the motto right there for this channel. But so starting out, let me go ahead and tell you, growing up, I used to always get into a lot of fights. I always get into a lot of fights. Being light skinned and just being skinny, like I always been skinny. So people always want to try to get like some type of reputation off my name and all that type of stuff. And then I just wouldn't be going for that, so I would always be in fights. I would always get in fights. It even got to a point like growing up, like my father actually gave me passes. Like he would give me like two passes a year, like hey, like for fighting. Like it's crazy. Especially like in middle school, I went to an all boys school up Walbrook Junction, which is in West Baltimore City. So you know, we ain't even getting in trouble for fighting there. I can tell you, I done been to the principal's office and they like, shoot, she done told us like, hey, I'm about to step out. Y'all can fight if y'all want, get it out y'all system. You know what I mean? So we don't get in trouble for stuff like that. So leaving from there, it kind of molds you into like, well, shoot, somebody crack slip, I'm gonna punch them in their face. You know what I mean? That's how I would try to handle my problems. And then I kind of started to understand like, nah, that's not the way to go about things. But now I fully kind of understand, like I still have my days or my moments and all of that, but for the most part I done got it down to where it's like I understand. But I think I just came with going through situations, and then once I joined the military, you know, you're around a lot more alpha males. It almost make you like you either gonna be a lion or you're gonna get stepped on. So you know, I ain't getting stepped on. So getting into these tips, man, first thing I could tell you is that first of all, respect is a two-way street. You know, all the old heads that tell you, you know what I mean, you gonna respect me, you gonna respect that. Nah, one of my favorite quotes is from Lawrence Goldstone is, you can demand courtesy, but you gotta earn respect, you know, where you be cordial and you be courteous to people off the rip, you know, but respect, that's deep right there, you know, respect is a deep thing. So always be courteous, but respect is earned. You're not about to disrespect me and think I'm gonna respect you because of anything that you got going on, whether it's money, whether it's age, any of that, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody trying to hear all that. I'm just keeping it official, you know, like, but that's the older generation telling people that, you know. But that's just a couple bad apples that's in the generation. Not everybody, like, not, you know, it's a lot of old heads that like really put you on game and all of that. So being that respect is a two-way street, make sure that you always start off at the top and then work yourself down. Like when you meet somebody, be courteous and try to be respectful. Don't try to, you know what I mean, you ain't gonna get nowhere trying to be disrespectful or trying to one up on somebody, try to show your dominance. That's not gonna work, you know, because somebody may be timid of you or something like that, but that's not respect, you know. Only punks try to bully people into respecting them, you know. And that's just because they can't get the real ones like us to respect them. So they gonna try to bully the people that's gonna just fall for that. So I'm trying to keep y'all out that zone where y'all ain't getting bullied for not being all of that, you know. Another thing is carry yourself like a king and get treated like a king, you know. So one thing I learned, especially once I came in the military, cause like I said, man, when I was coming through the school system and all that, when I was younger, I was always the class clown. Like, ask about me, man. I'm the class clown, getting kicked out of class, always, ever since, man, I started school, I had a talking problem. Always talking, always laughing, always this.
Mr. Sportley, my man.
You know, so when you act like that, when you carry yourself like a goofy, you know what I mean, then people's gonna treat you like a goofy, you know. So they gonna think like, oh, he always joking around, so I'm gonna say this, I'm joking, but I'm gonna see what he gonna say about it and straight up disrespect you, you know. But you put yourself in that situation, so you gotta carry yourself like a king to be treated like a king. You don't see former President Barack Obama walking around acting like he goofy and all that type of stuff. Nah, but that man well respected, you know. He ain't gonna carry himself like that because he wanna be treated in a certain way. So that's how you gotta view yourself. Treat yourself like a king, respect yourself enough to make others respect you. Because when people don't know how you gonna react, people is less likely to try them little games. You know, them type of games where people throw a little shot out just to see, they're testing the water, and then if you don't nip that straight in the bud, then it's next thing you know, give somebody an inch, they gonna take a mile. Like, I can give you an example. Being in the military, you know, you run into people from all different cultures, all different places and all of that. And I was talking to this one guy, and he was playing, but I don't play like that. He was talking to me, and he referred to me as the B word, you know, and it just flowed off his tongue like he called everybody that. And you know what I'm saying? And I just was, but when you check people, make sure you check them respectfully, unless they just out of line, you know what I'm saying? But like, check them respectfully, because a lot of times people come from these places where they don't even think they doing nothing wrong. Or you don't really want to escalate the situation. You know, we not trying to start no problems, you know. I ain't teaching nobody to start no problem. Now, if a problem arises, we try to avoid the problem, but when it's inevitable, that's when we gonna handle the problem. You know, I cut him off straight in the sentence like, hey man, I don't play like that, or don't call me that. And you know what I mean, it caught him off guard because he wasn't expecting that. He was like, oh, my fault. You know what I mean? And then we got back to the conversation. You know, I wasn't mad about it. It's just that I'm gonna nip that in the bud, because I'm not gonna let you take that inch. Next, you know, we in front of some people and you referring to me as that, and then it's gonna be a problem, because I'm not gonna take that well. So nip things in the bud out the gate. Like, don't even play with it. Don't be like, oh, next time if he say it again, I'm gonna do it. Nah, nip it straight in the bud. You ain't gotta be disrespectful, but let somebody know. And then I've been in so many situations and I've seen so many different things since being in the military. 18-year-olds come in here and they still got that childish mindset where I just see they walk around here playing all these little games. I'm talking about like circus monkey games, like man, clown games. Like, they walking around smacking each other in the back of the neck. They over here hitting each other in the nuts and stuff. And it's just like, man, like, people is gonna walk straight over you. They gonna disrespect you, bro. If you over here playing them type of games with people is gonna get out of line. And I got another tip for y'all, because I used to do it myself and I wouldn't even notice that it was a defense mechanism. You know, when somebody say something crazy, I would just laugh. Like, I'd be laughing, or I would laugh at almost every situation, even if it wasn't even funny to me. I just started laughing, you know, because it's a defense mechanism. You know, somebody say something, nah, man. If you know what I mean, nowadays, people be thinking I'm awkward sometimes, just because like they'll say something that they think is funny, but I don't think it's funny, you know? And they'll say something and I have a blank face looking at them like, you know what I mean? Or people don't really know how to take me. So that's another way. People gonna respect me, because when people don't know how you gonna react to a situation, I'm telling you, right, it's a different level of they not trying to cross no line, because they don't know where the line is drawn. So when you don't be trying to reveal your hand, you know what I'm saying? Don't be letting with the left hand know what the right hand doing. You know, you got your deck of cards, don't be showing everybody your cards. And people don't know where the line at, they ain't trying to cross nowhere. So remember that, remember what I said. But I ain't trying to make this video too long. You know, it's almost an introductory video. It's my first video on this channel. If you into the military, you can check out my other channel, but I'm really focused on running this one up right now. And make sure you get the social media that's attached up here. Make sure you stay official like a referee at a whistle. Make America official again, and God bless.